teman-teman, balik lagi sama gua Paras di Malline Gaming. Oke, kali ini gua akan bermain kayak game series ya, Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. Oke, pertama seperti biasa gua option dulu. Kebanyakan orang ya, papa option dulu di pertama kali. Mana ya, full screen. Oke. Audionya itu 25 aja cukup ya. Gameplay, motion sensitivity, subtitle on. Kenapa ya orang kalau tiap kali main game tuh selalu option dulu ya? Selalu. Loh, bahasa apa ini? In memory of Ukrainian evenly. Takut ini ya. Takut copyright. Copyright PR. Walaupun masih kecil sih. Jadi harusnya nggak terlalu apa ya, berpengaruh. Oh iya, lupa. Tada. Lupa loh. Oke. Untuk belum sampai game ya. Kita lanjutkan lagi. Us. Apa ini? Kita main santai dulu ya. Terus. Enggak. Motif dia tuh apa? Motif dia tuh apa anjir, nembak-nembak mata tertutup gitu.
Holmes, will you stop that?
Ada lagi reload. Wah anjir, ada pala beruang. Cepet.
Stop, Holmes.
Yes.
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is.
Kan dari tadi dia udah ngomong ya.
Nonsense. I was
Sherlock.
aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded.
Sherlock lokasi.
Watson, quiet please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Confidence step. Blinking handcuff. Police. Main step avoid. Oh, ini mungkin
Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well,
oh,
here
beda
it
orang.
is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes.
A
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
Mr.
It's the
Sherlock.
only...
You're out of your...
I missed 4.
Given you were blindfolded, that was
Oh,
very good.
gila. Padahal
Am I
ini.
the only
Oh ya,
sane one
ini
here?
itu sebenarnya
I suppose that Watson is right in...
Peter
game
Carey,
tahun
born in
2000
1845
berapa
and
ya?
50 years
13-an
old.
ya?
The
Terus
invest...
di
Has the invest...
Yes and no.
Give me
Bikin
half
lagi.
an hour.
Take... They...
I shall...
Jadi grafiknya tuh ox gitu loh. Ya. Grafiknya ox. Press tab to open case progression. Sensitif banget. Gameplay. Oke. Oke. Peter. Oke. Investigate the murder. Oh, pembunuhan. Oke. Bisa lari.
This is where I... This is where...
Oh, F.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
Oh, tinggal klik doang ya. Ini kamar ya. Gue mau keluar. Buset, ini koran.
My archive. I can always consult...
Ini kamar lagi. Oke, itu baju dulu mungkin. Aduh, kunci semua anjir. Enggak. Ini kita kan mau investigasi, jadi bajunya tuh harus rapi. Ini pintu keluar mana sih? Ini Woodman Lee. Isinya apa? Inspektor Lestrade. Oke. Baker Street. Enggak. Woodman Lee. Oh, ini transisi loadingnya begini ya? Naik kuda. Dogs juga. Oh.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Oke. Oke, kita ini udah kesini, kita investigasi Peter Curry. Apa tuh teh? What is teh? Ini teh nggak dikasih tahu teh itu apa ya? Gameplay audio how to play. Oke, tab launch Sherlock talent, launch imajinasi. T sama L, T sama F ya. Launch Sherlock talent. Ini first person, nama third person, open education space, switch karakter. Belum bisa. Apa nih? Footstep. Ada footstep.
These footprints appear to be quite large. These footprints appear to be quite.
Iya. Jadi F ya. Tadi apa sih F sama T itu apa? F itu launch imajinasi. Oke. Kita klik T ya. Kita mengeluarkan kemampuan si Sherlock Holmes.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Oke. The garden and field are well kept, capable garden worker. Iya sih. Terlihat kebunnya rapi ya, tak terurus. Yo.
Mr. Holmes?
Itu doang nggak jelas.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective.
Oh, dia
No
juga
doubt
detektif.
you've heard of him.
Nggak,
I'll
gua
wait for you in
detektif.
front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
Gua yang detektif ya, bukan si
My
cewek itu.
condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Pila-pilan juga anjir kan itu. Kapan?
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
Oh, suaminya yang
At
meninggoy.
around 7 o'clock. I noticed the cabin door was
Suaminya
open,
meninggoy, bro.
but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At
Ya.
around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... Oh dear.
Oh, dia. Ya Allah, ini gamenya bener-bener. Gue bisa cameo. Gue bisa ini anjir menerawang. Menerawang. Sama D ya. Ini nih. What is this? Apa nih? Katolik. Rosary. Nenek-nenek anjir. Oh, jadi tadi satu lagi nih. Satu lagi. Game kayak gini ya. Jadi nanti tahu sikap mungkin ya. Tanya-tanya dulu.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Ya, cukup.
Thank you, madam.
Oke, jadi kita tahu ya si nyonya ini. Nyonya ini. Kenapa sih ada kata gini? Dialog. Ada kata dialog, bro. Gue harus ngobrol sama ginian.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Sepertinya
Let me see.
terkunci ya. Let me see, ayo kita coba cek.
These scratches are fresh.
Wah, ini orang bisa ini anjir. Bisa
You're right.
kayak
Someone
detektif
tried to
banget.
force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Ngeri kali.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the...
Tahap. Coba kita cek. Oh, suara apa itu? Jejak kaki. Ini nggak ada batasan kan? T-nya berapa lama? Gue pakai terus lah. Untuk mencari jejak ganggu. Can I? Nggak bisa. Suara apa tadi? Saya mendengar suara binatang di sini. Kok dengar suara binatang kencang banget di sini ya? Wah, nggak bisa masuk lagi. Nothing.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Inspect the murder of Peter Carey. Ya. Ya ini lagi dicari. Tapi gue nggak usah join. Nggak usah masuk. Oh? Tadi nggak bisa masuk. What the?
What a terrible way to die.
Ya. Sangat ini ya, sangat wow meninggoynya. Oke, kita harus
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
Ya.
Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting.
Oke.
The ship's logs of the sea
Ah, dia
uniform for the
mingkem
years
tapi ngomong.
1878
Oh,
to
ngomong dalam
1884.
hati.
Peter Carey was her captain.
Oke, dia seorang kapten ya. Sebelumnya.
The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Bisa digerakin. Wah, self. Apa nih? Outline in the dust.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here.
Wah,
It
duh.
was larger than a book.
Gokil
A
anjir.
box or a small chest, perhaps.
Bisa gitu loh. Bisa berimajinasinya tuh. Coba yang ini. Nggak ada ya. Oke, klik F. Navigation tools. Everything is good. Tidak ada yang mencurigakan.
Harpoons
Harpoon.
for hunting whales. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was...
Ini udah. Klik apa tuh? Klik R. Oh, R ini ya. First person nama third person kamera.
Someone drank from this glass recently. Rum, a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death. The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Ya. Apa tuh? Tobacco.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it,
Ini
I
apaan nih?
must construct my associations in one picture.
Ini apa anjir? Ini apa anjir? Wah, anjir ini harus nyatuin. Hah? Dah, serius nih harus disatuin. Do you want to skip? No. Gini dong, yang bener dong. Nah, kan?
This is a coarse tobacco,
Pinter.
quite strong and very popular
Edan.
among sailors.
Internetnya edan. Ayo kita examine. Enggak nih, ada something.
The Sea Unicorn. She was...
Yuk, lu mati kenapa, boy?
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by...
Oh, belotnya bisa di-examine juga. Oh, ada pisau. Oh my goodness.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
Ada... enggak, gue mau bawanya dulu. Ada catatan. Notebook apa ini?
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was...
Masih di-open ya? Masih di-open ya? Oke, kita examine corpse, kita lihat corpse. Oh, ada harpun anjir masuk. Wah,
This man is in his... Peter Carey was impaled to the wall.
Nothing. Nothing. Dari sini tidak ada yang harus diinvestigasi. Cocok lagi. Cocok lagi. Nggak ada ya. Everything is good. Tobacco.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes?
Ngomong aja tuh Mr. Holmes. Mr. Holmes. Kok tapi nggak hijau dia?
The weapon fully
Ini sih ada yang pasti ada sesuatu sini nih yang gua belum. Ini udah kan hijau nih, kalau udah bisanya hijau.
JHA.
Bisa di open kan?
These abbreviations means
Makanya B. What the? Apa ini? Di select. Apa sih? Ini apa? F1 dulu, F1 dulu. Find pair of related clue and they will form a deduction. Red color signify unpin. Jadi gue harus matching. Ya. The numbers must be made tonight to see if it.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door.
My God. Agak ini ya.
This wooden handle. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife.
Sampai sedetil itu loh dia examine itu kan hijau kan? Tandanya udah kalau hijau. Tadi tuh belum hijau. Completed. Inspect murder of Peter. Dundee.
Hammer. It's a whale.
Kena ambus. Ini. Udah dari main. Masih Anda pembunuhnya ya, Ibu? Wah, ada nggak kebuka, guys.
Mr. Holmes.
Kenapa sih setiap kali policeman ditanya Mr. Holmes terus atuh? Ini udah.
Can you?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Was your husband?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here after his retirement.
Kita tanya-tanya
Is this
semua
your
ya.
husband's tobacco pouch?
Kita interogasi si
That he hadn't smoked in a very long
nenek-nenek ini. Nenek ganggu.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Oke.
You have it. He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Film.
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Apa tuh? Buset, tiba-tiba. How do you know about Lima Tobacco Pouch? Select the correct answer. Salam.
You have indeed.
Yes.
He was different, wasn't he, when you
Oh,
first
gitu.
met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Well, tadi ini salah ya. Polymorph itu apa ya? Polymorph. Masa gua salah lagi. Polymorph itu apa? Coba cari dulu ya. Polymorph.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs.
Plymouth.
Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Mana sih translate?
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
PLY mau apa anjir? Plymouth apa anjing nggak? Wah, ganggu. Masa cuma satu-satu? Satu aja deh.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for...
Yes.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, but how do
My
you know
goodness.
about that?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes.
Gila.
Extraordinary.
Gokil. Maksudnya
Thank you, madam.
menginvestigasi ini tuh gokil anjir, detail banget. Investigate the murder of Peter. Oh itu, itunya ya utamanya ya. Organize an ambush with Lestrade. Gue udah bisa cabut belum ya? Apa gue harus investigasi di sini terus? Udah. Ini apa ya? Harpun udah. Ini udah nih, tuh udah semua.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very...
Aha!
We shall remain on the out...
Oke.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Apakah gue harus pindah tempat? Karena tadi kan ada 2 tujuan tuh. Back tuh kapan ya? Baker Street. Rumah kita apa? Ini dulu deh. Gue masih pengen... masih sama ini mah. Kita klik T. Apakah ada something? Ini feeling gue di sini sih. Feeling gue tuh di sini kayak ada something. Udah. Sepertinya nggak ada ya. Apa? Baju-baju aman. Ini nggak bisa dibuka. Ke belakang nggak bisa, oke. Ngobrol sama nenek-nenek lagi coba.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Azab itu nenek. Azab. Oke, coba kita cabut ya. Ini kenapa ada kapal coba di sini? Oh, gue bisa ke sini. Oh. Oh, gue bisa ke belakang. Saya ada something. Oh, enggak, bukan. Ada something sini nih, ayo. Pasti ada something,
This looks like the perfect hiding.
bener kan? Pasti ada something di situ. Oke. Oh, reka adegan ya. Ya. Kejar situ.
Did you hear that?
Siapa tuh? Anaknya.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
Ah. Ya. Tangkap.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr.
Nah. Ini dia nih.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
Ngapain dia?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocence? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey.
Tangannya
But
kotor
we were
tuh.
here, waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't.
Do you
Tangannya.
deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but
Tuh,
but
tangannya penuh dengan
yes,
darah anjir.
it's just that I couldn't.
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard.
What? But you.
Enough.
You are
Hahaha. Satu case. Oh, belum, satu case ya. Scotland Yard. Kita ke Scotland Yard sepertinya ya. Continue. Oke. Oke, karena kita sudah berbeda tempat ya. Nah, kita lanjutkan besok. Stay terus di Malline Gaming. Ciao.